Hello everyone, my name is Leah and today I'm going to be talking about my days at LEGOLAND New York. So we went to LEGOLAND New York so we can celebrate Ninjago Weekends, which is this event that LEGOLAND does, which celebrates just to celebrate and appreciate the Ninjago show or the theme, like the theme overall, not just the show. So I'm gonna be talking about my 2 days because I went there during the first weekend of the Ninjago Weekends event, which was April 29th through April 30th. So all the footages you're gonna see here are from the first week. So I'm just gonna be talking about my day at the park and what I did and all the fun stuff. And yeah, so let's get right to it. So the first thing I want to talk about is the weather was not that great. As you can see in the footages here, it was very, 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 very cloudy. It was sprinkling, and it was cold, super cold. It was like I don't know, like I believe the average I guess was like 50 degrees or higher. I don't know, like or lower. I don't know. It was just Listen, overall it was just cold. It was super, super cold. So yeah, that kind of got in the way, but I mean, that didn't stop us from having fun though, because we did have a blast, but still the weather kind of, interfered a little bit with some of the stuff that you can do at the park. So yeah, just wanted to mention that, that the weather was just not that great, and it made everything look really depressing, honestly, because there was just like no sun at all. The sun didn't shine at all. Well, anyway, so the first area I'm going to be talking about is the Ninjago area because we're here for Ninjago weekend. So yeah, we had to go here first. So the area itself looked really, really nice. Like I really liked how they set it up. It was like, I don't know, it was just nice. There was a ninja kitchen section with a nice like little eating, like, actually not little, kind of a big eating area. And there was also like playgrounds and cool statues of the Ninjago characters like Kai, Jay, Cole, and the Samurai X, like Nia's in the Samurai X, which I thought was so cool. And Lloyd is there, but I don't know what happened to Lloyd. Lloyd, what's wrong with you? I don't know. They kind of built him a little bit weird. Well, anyway, we don't talk about that. So, yeah, the area was really, really nice. There were 2 rides. One of them was closed, which is Jay's Gravity Force, which we never actually got to ride because it was closed due to the weather. The first day and the next day, it was closed. And the next day, I thought they were going to like open it because they were even testing it, but no, it ended up just being closed for the rest of the day. And yeah, the first day was a lot worse because they weren't even testing it at all because, the weather. But we did ride, its ride, which is the Lego Ninjago The Ride, as literally what it's just called. Here's a little bit of what it looks like. I couldn't record the queue because I was way too excited, even though I've already ridden this ride before in Legoland, Florida. But, oh well, at least I recorded this part of us, like, of the boarding area, which, look, so the ride is a simulator, and it is a lot of fun. And then after the ride, we have a gift shop, and the gift shop was nice, very nice. The gift shop is called Woo's Warehouse, by the way. So yeah, it has a lot of cool Ninjago merchandise, Lego sets, and there's also plushies, which there was like Jay, Lloyd, I think, and Kai, and Cole. Yeah, I bought myself a Cole plushie. I got so excited, and I just bought it right there at the spot. So yeah, and they also had Monkey Kid sets for some reason. I don't know why there were Monkey Kid sets in Ninjago, but there were. So, I just thought I should point that out. I just thought it was interesting. So yeah, the ride is a lot of fun. It's a simulator ride. We get to like blast powers and stuff. So I really recommend it if you go to a Legoland that has the Ninjago The Ride. And the gift shop was really nice too. So, okay, on to the next section is the Lego Kingdoms, which it has the classic dragon roller coaster, which is like the dragon. This dragon is like the mascot of Legoland. Ollie, it is his name. Is it a he? Yeah, it's a he. Ollie is his name. Ollie the dragon. So there's like in pretty much in every Legoland, there's the ride of the dragon. And now this one was like really big. The one I rode in Florida, it was like, it was decent, but this one looked huge. And when I rode it, it was like more thrilling. Like it looked a lot higher. And like there's also this kid version of the dragon called the Dragon's Apprentice. They actually made like a kiddie version of this ride. I mean, I understand like, the dragon can be thrilling. It's not that fast, but for little kids it might be too fast. So there's like a little kid version. But like I said, this dragon ride was really big and more thrilling than the other one I rode. Then also there's this which I don't even remember what it was called. I'll put the name right here at the on the video. But it's like where you sit on seats and you pull on ropes and you have to try to make it to the top. So just, a cool thing for fun. So yeah, that was Kingdoms, and the Kingdom was like, a nicely medieval themed section. Pretty small, but really decent. All right, now back to the close to the entrance of the park. I just fumbled with my words there. Is the Lego Factory ride, which it was actually my bucket list to ride this ride because I saw it on YouTube and it looked like a lot of fun. And it was a lot of fun. I was rushing through the line since there was no one there, so I couldn't actually record a lot of what we saw in like the queue, like the line. But it showed like the history of Lego, like the first Legoland, like the first brick, the first minifigure, like a cool history of Lego. And we also saw some like old Lego boxes, like we even saw old Ninjago boxes, and those look like they were from Rebooted because it showed Zane in the front with like his face broken off. So I thought that was really cool, and they showed like other cool Lego, stuff like these statues made of Lego bricks, really cool. And the ride itself, basically you're like experiencing what it's like to be a minifigure and like being built into like a minifigure and being put in a Lego set, like the process. But of course it's fictional. It's not actually like, they made it more fantasy, but like, it's supposedly you're a minifigure being packaged into a box and you get like, the kids play with you and stuff like that. It's cool stuff. Like the process of making the bricks and becoming the minifigure, we become the minifigure, and yeah, we're packaged into the box. So a really, really cool, a really, really fun ride. It was super fun to be a minifigure. Then the gift shop was lovely as well. A lot of cool little sets and minifigures. There's even like this build a minifigure section, which is cool, and like they have that a lot in like Lego stores and things like that. So they have the build your minifigure in at the gift shop of this ride. And also these like cool like displays inside of this like glass thing, which like if you go up close, then you'll like kind of like even out like how it looks. I don't know how to describe it, but it was just cool to look through these holes and see these cool minifigure displays. I just thought it was really cool. Okay, next, now I actually did not record anything of this. I'm still gonna talk about it though. It's Lego City. So this is the next section we're gonna talk about. So Lego City is just a city themed section, and it has of course other classic rides of Legoland, like the driving school, the boating school, the fire truck, other cool those classic rides, things like that. So it's a more kiddie section, a really tame section, but still really nice to walk through and explore. Also, I forgot to record this as well, but there's this cinema which they play 4D movies, and this cinema had 3 movies. One called Lego City pursuit, like officer in pursuit, I don't know, police in pursuit, something like that, something about pursuit, and it was Lego City. So really cute 4D movie. I recommend you watch it because it's really funny. They also have, of course, Lego Ninjago, the 4D movie, which is amazing as well. And they also have the Lego Mythica 4D movie, which Mythica is a theme of Legoland. Like, it's exclusive to Legoland. They only have one set, which is exclusive to Legoland. And the Mythica short was okay, I guess. Like, I honestly loved it because of its visuals and its, like, cool animation and like the cool animals and stuff, but like the, especially mostly the ending of the short felt a little bit like, I don't know, left us with a lot of questions and like why, so I still recommend it though. It's the best and has a lot of flaws, but I still recommend it just because, I don't know, it was kind of epic. Okay, and next it's the next in the Lego City section is this pizza restaurant, which, oh my goodness, I don't really know, but like this is like the best pizza I've ever eaten in my life. I don't know. I don't know. I keep saying that it's the best pizza ever. I feel like I've had better, but I don't know. This pizza just was so good. I ate 3 slices, which 3 slices is actually not normal for me. One time I ate 3 slices and I was full. I ate 3 slices here and I was full. I usually just eat 2 slices, but this pizza was so good. So good. What an amazing pizza restaurant. And it's also nicely set up and stuff. It's cool. It's cutely decorated, and yeah, so cool pizza restaurant and best pizza I've ever eaten ever. All right, next is this pirate section, which not much to really like record. It was nicely decorated as well, and like a cool pirate theme and nice music playing in the background. Both of the rides were closed because of weather. One of them was like this boat, and the other one was you're in this another boat ride, but one of them was with this boat like swishing around. I guess like it moves like up and down. I don't know how to describe it. Like it sways back and forth. And this other one where you get to like shoot from your boat to people outside of the ride, and they're trying to shoot you too. And it's all with water. It's a water ride. So, and this one was closed, and like I don't know what was going on because all those boats were like cramped in one section. So it looked like it got into a crash, honestly. Who knows? I don't know how they're gonna move all that, but yeah, so not much to really say, but it was a nice section. At least it was nice. It looked cool. Okay, next is Miniland, which Miniland is a must go to when you go to any Legoland, because you see these cool structures made out of Lego bricks, and it is just so cool, like how these people have the patience to build all this. I'm like, I always think to myself, this is not real, is it? It's fake. It's I don't know, like these are not real Lego bricks. They just make it seem like they're Lego bricks. It's just a one piece thing. I don't know, like, but they're real Lego bricks. And people actually, like the master builders of Legoland, built all this stuff. It's amazing. So yeah, and this mini land was really cool. We saw New York, like the Empire State Building and a Statue of Liberty. We saw San Francisco and the Golden Gate Bridge and Mount Rushmore and other cool things like that. Oh, also it was interactive. So like there's some buttons that if you click them, it makes one of the structures glow or play music, or you can make like little characters move. So yeah, they made it interactive, which I thought it was really, really cool.
Are these the square pools that you're talking about?
Yeah, esos son los pools que yo quería que ustedes vieran. Pero bueno, están así, como no se va a ver bien.
What is it called? We gotta go up and then come down this way to finish. Oh no.
No, vamos a ver esto.
Okay, yeah.
Bricks, the master of munching, the captain of printing. Give it up for Red!
All right, the last thing I want to talk about is the Big Shop, which is like the main store because the Big Shop is right at the entrance or exit. Since you're on the inside of Legoland, it's at the exit of the park, which is like the, you know, like the big, literally big shop. So it has like everything that you can find in the park and a whole bunch of Lego stuff, Lego sets and shirts and keychains and other stuff and other cool little activities you can do here and there. So yeah, really, really big place. And of course I went to the Ninjago section. They have, you know, the Ninjago books and Monkey Kid stuff next to Ninjago again. I don't know why Monkey Kid is put next to Ninjago a lot, but it is. And yeah, other cool parts of the Big Shop. So the Big Shop is always I always want to go to the Big Shop after a day at Legoland because it's just a lot of fun. It's really, really cool.
Well, you guys know one thing. You can pick a stuffed animal. You can pick an actual Lego set to get. Well,
Esse é pequenininho, pra... Chili pegou o papai. Olha aqui que legal.
Okay, so that's all the stuff that I did and all the stuff that like I recorded at, and I can talk about at the oh my goodness, I can't talk, at Legoland New York. Now it is time to talk about some of the Ninjago activities. I wanted to say that for the end I just wanted to, you know, talk about the whole park overall and then talk about some of the Ninjago activities. So I'm not going to talk about all of them because I do want to make a separate video talking about the event itself, but I am going to talk about some. So during the first day, there was hardly any, because you can actually do meet and greets for the ninja, which is so awesome. Yeah, there was no meet and greets on the first day because of weather. There were a lot more on the second day. So here, I only recorded Kai and Wu, so here's them. Really cool. I got super excited to see them. And there's also like building stuff. I don't know why I said stuff. Like you can build like some characters. Like there's this one, like this serpentine one, which is where you can help the master builders build this snake. And like so you make like with little bricks, you make a bigger brick, and they put that as part of the, you know, to build the snake, and they just used the head for reference to build the body. So I thought that was really, really cool. The next day they didn't actually made you help them build it. They actually said, oh, build your own snake. Oh, what about building the bigger snake? I kind of want to build that. So I built my own snake, and I forgot to take a picture. I'm sorry, but it wasn't that good anyway. There was also another activity we had to build something, but yeah, that wasn't what I built there wasn't good either. Yeah, so those are some of the, there's also this like School of Spinjitzu thing, which is just a show. There's also another show, but that one wasn't playing at all because of weather. And there's also this ending, like this closing show, which that one didn't play at all. I will talk about that later in a bit. one more thing to talk about. There's also this maze, which is like a scavenger hunt. So you find, so they give you like a phrase, like a little piece of paper with a phrase on it, but some of the letters are missing. So throughout the maze, you have to try to find clues to the missing letter, which I couldn't record the first day, which I'll talk about why in a minute, but it was really, really cold, so my hands were numb. But here's how the maze looked. I recorded it the second day. So yeah, I mean, simple and really, really fun. Okay, now, before I actually move on, I just need to mention something really, really quick. The scenery of this park. Oh my goodness. This park is built on like a hill. So you get to go like upstairs and downstairs of the park, like the first floor of the park. And the view that you see of the park and like the New York forest and mountains in the distance. Oh my goodness, like my phone and like my camera did no justice to how beautiful it looked, because like seeing the forest and the mountains in the distance and then Legoland at the bottom, it was like it was beautiful. Just as you're climbing up the stairs to make it to the next land, and you turn around and you see this amazing, beautiful view of the park and of the amazing, nature in the distance. It was just gorgeous. Oh, also, there were tulips around the park, which I didn't know until my dad told me like a few hours before the park closes. Hey, by the way, there's tulips in this park. Haven't you noticed? And I'm like, there's tulips? So yeah, it was really, really pretty. And of course, the scenery, the horizons, the mountains in the distance, the forest, the trees. Yeah, I'm obsessed. Okay, so now that I'm done talking about the park itself, it is time for some rambling. I save this for the end because, listen, this video took ridiculously long to make because for some reason I have this thing. Well, I mean, not for some reason. This happens to everybody, but I have this thing where I start rambling, get carried away with talking, and I talk for insanely a long time instead of just making it short. So yeah, I decided to finally save like my side comments and a little bit of raging for the end when I finish just talking about the whole park itself. So yeah, let me get on with that. Okay, so because of this cold weather, you guys saw, I mentioned, and the rain, I had to wear a sweater and leggings. I didn't wear a long sleeve shirt, which I feel like it could have helped, but that didn't really matter. It helped enough. The sweater or the jacket, whatever you call it, and the leggings, they helped as well. But because it was sprinkling, I had to wear a poncho, which ponchos are uncomfortable. Oh my goodness, they're so loud, they're so bulky. They especially when you're in a backpack, it is the worst feeling ever. So yeah, I was uncomfortable. Okay, anyways, so now the cold weather. What happens with cold weather? Well, you get cold, obviously. So my hands were numb. So you want to know why I couldn't record on the first day, the maze? Because my hands were numb. And as I was trying to fill in the missing letters, oh my goodness, I thought I was going to drop my pencil. I thought my hands were going to fall off. My hands were so numb. They were so cold. They were even turning red. They hurt. They were in pain. And that rope thingy at the kingdom section where you have to pull up the ropes to make it to the top. Okay, my little sister and I were sitting on the seat and we were pulling on the rope. So, the first time we were pulling on the rope to make it to the top, we did it with no problem. And then we let go to let us fall down. But when we wanted to do it again, our hands were so numb, so cold, they hurt. It felt like my skin was tearing off. I thought it was going to fall off, and I thought I was going to lose my hand. My hand was in pain, and I was just sitting there almost wanting to cry by how painful it was. Luckily, after doing that, we went to the bathroom, so I was able to wash my hands and warm them up a little bit, which that did help. And like the hand blow drying things, I put my hands in there for like an extremely long time because I needed them. I needed to feel them because I miss my hands. And not only my hands, but also my mouth. I would try to talk to my mom, but I would just talk, say very little stuff, and I felt like my jaw was about to dislocate. It was cold, okay? I don't know. I might be over-exaggerating, but to me, this was extremely cold weather, and I could not take it. I thought I was going to fall to pieces. Well, anyways, so where was I? Oh, yes. Now, like I said, it was sprinkling, right? When I rode the dragon, like I said, the dragon was very, very thrilling. You know what also made it thrilling? The fact that we rode the ride while it was sprinkling. I thought the roller coaster was gonna like slip off its tracks or something. When it would like drop or do its like really strong turns and stuff, I thought that's it. It's gonna fall off and we're gonna be dead. Yeah, I still had a blast, but still, I was half scared that I thought the roller coaster was just gonna go flying off or fall down. I don't know, just slip off somehow. And yeah, because it was raining. So yeah, that's that. Okay, next, this is gonna be a little bit of raging because the ride that I mentioned, I think I mentioned, I don't know, I'm not keeping track on what I'm talking about now, Jay's Gravity Force. So it was closed on the first day and second day because of weather, right? This is where it doesn't make sense because like, okay, this ride is where you can like it goes like spinning in a circle, but like really, really fast. That's the ride it is. This kind of ride is typical in fairs and like, you know, carnivals and in fairs. That's where it's typically common in. Now, usually those rides in the fairs, they would have a roof over it. Like they were inside, like they were under something. But look at this. There's no roof. Why isn't there a roof on this ride? Why don't you have a roof? But I mean, I get it, fine. You want more light, but isn't Jay the master of electricity? Why can't you put like electric stuff in there? Like, I don't know, like little light bulbs or something to make it glow inside. I don't know. Why isn't there a roof? I don't understand that. Why is there no roof? Obviously it's not going to work because there's no roof. Why don't you have a roof? Why do you need no roof? Okay, why do I keep talking about the roof? Anyways, and oh yeah, and the meet and greet characters. So like I said, the first day they hardly appeared because weather. You know that there's a such thing as inside, right? There's buildings you can just put the characters inside, or get an umbrella, or put them under a roof. I don't know. Like I just thought that was like have like a plan B. If you can't put them outside, have a backup area to put them in. Oh no, we're going to be moving them to this section because it's raining outside, so we have to put them inside. See, Nia didn't appear all day the first day because it was raining. She's the master of water. Well, why doesn't she just stop the rain? She could put like a water shield thing over her spot and we'll be fine. What the heck? Okay, I know it's just a costume, sadly. Okay, but still, I don't like to break the magic. Why can't Nia just use her water powers? Okay, and when when Zayn and Pixel showed up, let me tell you, I'm crazy when it comes to meet and greet characters. I'm crazy for a lot of things, but with meet and greet characters, I'm also crazy with, and I go nuts. So like, when Zayn and Pixel, we were waiting for Zayn and Pixel because we heard a walkie-talkie on a Legoland employee say, oh, we're going to do a meet and greet. Meet and greet? What meet and greet? We looked at the time and saw that Zayn and Pixel were coming up in like 5 minutes or so. So we ran quickly to their spot. I was waiting that time. I kept turning back to their spot, see if they would appear, blah, 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 you know, just waiting, desperate, and taking the time. And that's when I just saw Pixel walk out. I saw her for half a second, not even a full second. And I was about to scream. I was calling my mom, covering my mouth so that way I wouldn't scream. I had the urge to scream, and I was running. And I wasn't like running because it was raining. I could slip, but like I was going fast. I wasn't looking at where I was going, and I almost ran into someone, which that poor boy, I feel bad that I was so close to actually like hitting him. That could have ended really bad. And so if whoever's watching this, if you remember going to Legoland New York and you remember almost running into this crazy girl who was running and not looking where she was going, that was me. I apologize profusely for almost killing you. Yeah, and I just had that urge to scream seeing Zayn and Pixel, and I was so happy. And then with Kai and Wu, it was almost like that, except I didn't have like that excitement because Pixel's one of my favorite well, you probably didn't know. Pixel's one of my favorite characters. So I was super excited to see her. Kai and Wu, I was excited as well. And so again, I was about to like run after them, but of course I remember for last time, and you even hear my mom in the background, Leah, calm down, relax. Like my mom, you hear my mom say, Leah, relax, because guys, I go nuts. So yeah, I love meet and greets. Okay, enough talking about that. Now on to the parts where I am probably gonna rage more. It was the last event to close off the day for, Ninjago weekend. Or Ninjago day of that day of the weekend. The day, just to close off the whole day. It was called the Ceremony of Elements. So on the first day, my family and I were waiting. We were actually the only ones there. There was no one else except us and some Lego employees nearby. So we were waiting for the ceremony to start. And the Ceremony of Elements, I think it's a show. Well, I don't think. I've seen some videos about it where they the Ninjago characters come out and they dance, and we see some other people dancing and doing some nice, cool stuff. I don't exactly know what to do. Okay, so we were waiting for the show to start, and that's when so like I said, it's just me, my family, and I, and some Lego employees nearby. That's when we suddenly hear the Lego employees. We hear them say, "Whoa, it's canceled." What? So that's when one Lego employee comes up to me and my dad and my sister, or was it my little brother? I don't know who was with me. It was me, my dad, and someone else, one of my little siblings. The Lego employee comes up to all three to us, and he says, "Oh, sorry, the event got canceled." So then my dad asks, "Is that why you were cheering?" To which he responds, "Oh yeah, because we get to go home." Okay, listen, okay, I understand the job is probably hard. I know you're tired out. You have to deal with angry customers here and there and crazy children. I understand. Probably their job is hard. So they're tired out and they want to go home. Legoland to us is this amazing like paradise, but to the employees, it's a day of torture, at least to some of them, because some of them have fun and they love their job and they want to stay there all day. I don't know. I assume some of them might be that way, but I'm assuming to these guys, maybe they're just tired out. They just want to go home. I understand that. I understand working is hard. But like, that's no excuse for you to be so insensitive. We're waiting for like not 30 minutes. We were there for a little bit, not for a long time, but we're waiting. We are like hoping for the event to start, to then hear cheering and happy noises because it got canceled. Are you serious? That okay. Listen, like I said, I understand working is hard and you just want to go home, but like, I don't know, like be more careful. I don't know. Like I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. They're tired out. Like I said, they're tired out because it's a job, so they have to be working all day. So I understand. I know they just want to go home. So I'm just giving them the benefit of the doubt. I don't think they did it on purpose. But still, like, we should be careful with that. Like, at least celebrate inside, or when you're in private, celebrate then. Not near where you have so many Ninjago fans waiting for the event to start. So yeah, that's enough. Okay. So that was my day. Okay, wait. Before I actually finish this video, most of the employees were actually really, really nice. These were just some of the employees who, like I said, I'm giving them benefit of the doubt. I don't think they did it on purpose. They're just tired out from work. But okay, like I said, most of the employees were actually really, really nice people. They were friendly, they were helpful, and yeah, just overall nice people. But then, we got these who celebrate an event that we're desperately waiting for. But like I said, they're just probably tired out. So, that I understand. But they should be more careful when when they know there's a lot of people looking forward to that event. Just my opinion. Okay, so that is my video of my days at Legoland New York. So let me give you like an overall opinion. This was a really, really nice park. Now, the weather was a bit not great, but that didn't stop me from having a blast because it was a lot of fun. The Ninjago activities were great. Like I said, I am gonna talk more about the Ninjago activities in another video, in a separate video, talking about specifically the Ninjago activities. So the activities were fun, and yeah, the whole park itself was really nicely set up. Like I said, it was built on a hill, so like you look in the distance and you see like the second floor of the theme park at the bottom, and then look higher and you see mountains and the forest. Gorgeous. The last time I went to a park like this was Universal Hollywood, which that one was built on a mountain, so it was much bigger. And wow, like there was even an escalator to go to the second floor of the park. And like I said, very, 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 very beautiful. The scenery was just lovely. And the same thing was here for Legoland New York. The scenery was gorgeous, and the mountains and the forest, everything was just wonderful. So yeah, I really liked how they, how it was all like set up. And then like the inside of the park, like the park itself, like on the inside, very cute, very colorful, small, but very, very, but it was very nice. So if you're the kind who likes more tame stuff and they're not you're not into like thrilling or intense and action stuff, this park is definitely for you because it's very tame, very relaxing, and very calm stuff. So yeah, I really recommend it. I give Legoland New York honestly a 10 out of 10. I might change it later on, but so far it's that, because I just thought it was really, really nicely set up. I thought it was really, really pretty. And it was also a lot of fun, too. Even though the weather even though the weather kind of interfered here and there, it was still great. I still had fun. And I really recommend Legoland New York. And I want to go back. Okay, so that is my video on Legoland New York. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!